The stadium's so big, you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Today, a couple of rivals from the NFC East squaring off. It's the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys. On the Giants sideline, there's a look at their head coach, Brian Dable. These guys dropped their opener on the road last week, hoping for better fortunes here in Week 2. Across the field, that's head coach of the Cowboys, Brian Schottenheimer. These guys also on the losing end of their opener, so we're going to see who's able to avoid that 0-2 start here. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. Here's Graham Gano to get us started. And we're off in Arlington. Here's Carter on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. And they're brought out by a quarterback celebrating a decade now as an NFL starter. Originally the 135th pick back in that 2016 NFL Draft, it's Dak Prescott.
There were times, I'll be honest with you, Kate, that I wish I played baseball. Because he had a bad outing, like his QB did last week with no touchdowns, a couple interceptions. In baseball, you get to play the next day. You get to flush it right away. He's had to sit on it all week long, and you know he wants to rectify it here.
On second down, a run with Williams. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A 7-yard gain. And the Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
First down, here's Dak. Steps up and he's running with it. Prescott is hit and he lost the football. And it looks like the Giants got to that one. And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field. They had gotten the ball moving, Brock. We're seeing some progress on their debut possession.
They were following the script well, but of course, nobody scripts turnover.
No, they don't. So does that totally erase the positives that they could otherwise take away from that opening drive?
Yes and no. I mean, every possession is such a premium in this league, but you do know we can move this ball. We've just got to take better care of it.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. Wilson airing it out to start. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. And Wilson's going to slide down as he finds enough for the first.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, New York.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Trying the right side with Tracy. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
They go right back to Tracy, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a gain of 6.
They've got first down from the 31. Here's Tracy once more. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Play stopped by Damone Clark. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
Brings up second and 9 at the 29-yard line.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Tackle made by Trayvon Diggs.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal. From the red zone now. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. Giants have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Russell Wilson with the touchdown. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? Well, it sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Gano ready to send this away.
To kick off for New York.
Short kick gathered in at the 15. Jukes one defender. A field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50. Dallas sending its offense out for the second time this game. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. Up the gut they go with Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Even on the outer edges of this field, Kate, a cornerback making a stop behind the line, it's impressive. But in the middle third, that takes a special and fearless type of cornerback.
On second down, it's Williams again. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys, not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Cowboys butting it away here on fourth, and it's the long-time vet Brian Anger on now. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And that's out. We're just waiting for the spots. They're going to say it cleared the sideline over top the 14. The Giants taking the field for their second possession. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early, and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road.
Cowboys rushing in, and they bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
That right there is one of the biggest differences between the NFL and college game. Heck, the high school and Pop Warner game. Because when you break away from a sack at those lower levels, big things happen. But at this level, this big boy league, just because you get out of one guy's arms doesn't mean you're safe anytime soon.
From the gun, it's Tracy. Drifting ever closer to their goal line as he winds up backwards to his own 5.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Dump off caught by his back. And he does not make it out of the end zone. Just couldn't fight his way across. They contain him for the safety. And it wasn't a touchdown or a field goal, Brock, but hey, points are points. And their first points of the game come on that there safety.
You'll take them any way you can get them in this league, Kate, right? And if the defense has got to score and they've got to continue to score, that is just fine. Because that is a breath of fresh air on that sideline and hopefully a bit of a kickstarter for their offense as well.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So that flag is accepted. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First and 10. Here's Prescott. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Now a moment to check out his numbers catching that football last week.
At the 50-yard line.
Options are open here. It's second and inches. It's also Williams headed right. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
At the 40-yard line.
Prescott takes off with it. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Brian Burns coming up with the stop.
He's brought down at the 37-yard
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 37. Has him on the quick hitter. Not a lot of space, maybe to the 33. Cordell Flott there on the stop.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and
Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
Field goal. A 52-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that trims the lead to just a couple.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Fielded at the 7.
The Giants take over.
Here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already, this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. He stopped a yard short, gain of 9. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Robinson in motion right. The give to Tracy up the middle. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Wilson on the sneak. And this defense is going to win this ramp. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
You know what? It's a pretty doggone impressive feat of strength to hold the line against a sneak, even when you know it's coming.
And the QB keeps it on the sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
One thing you cannot say, Kate, about this offense is they're not bold. That was a bold decision, one they trusted the big guys up front, and they moved the sticks.
Play action, it's Wilson. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And this is caught. Touchdown, New York. The Giants grow their early lead to 8.
New York.
Malik Neighbors with a touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Gano for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Giants push the lead to 2 scores now.
Cowboys 5.
Gano ready to send this away. Return coming from the 14. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Cowboys offense headed out there. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
5-yard gain. Brings up 2nd down.
Straight ahead with Williams. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
1 quarter down for these 2 NFC East teams. The Giants in control so far. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. They go with Williams on the counter. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get it behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Dak now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive, because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
3rd and long, Prescott. He lofts it deep right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And the fair catch made here at the 15. The Giants and Malik Neighbors set to go to work again. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. First down, here's Russ. Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. Deron Bland has it. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Throw secured by George Pickett. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Dak off the play fake. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
They'll run the toss for Williams. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Just an outstanding play by that safety. But I'll say this, Kate, that offensive coordinator, take note. Those safeties are flying downhill. To create a negative play on a toss, I can assure you a reverse, a trick play, something over their heads coming eventually.
Throwing deep for the end zone, and he will score. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. George Pickens the touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big play.
Now we'll pause. The officials want to take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown. Well, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again, unlike these officials who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
So the celebration can resume on that sideline. The touchdown stands. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys cut the lead down to just 2.
Cowboys 12.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Here's a return from the 7. Juke the defender. This makes it up to the 25. The Giants offense all set to get started. And this drive, Brock, hopefully longer than that last one. They were only out there one play before they were picked off.
Yeah, kind of a good chance right now to see how risk-averse these guys are offensively. A lot of game left. They could give the passing game a little breather and start this one on the ground.
A handoff to Tracy. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
He's hanging on to this one on the second down option. And Wilson's going to slide down as he finds enough for the first.
A gain of 14. And the Giants first down.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Robinson sets in motion left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing again is Russ. Has a man on target to Johnson. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
First down, Giants.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case, tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
No one around. He's got space. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Cowboys' 25-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Tracy. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Deron Bland on the tackle. A gain of 5. First down, New York.
Working inside the red zone. Rolling left, buying some time. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Taking the handoff, now Wilson. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And that pushes him back, 3rd down coming up.
Ben. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Russ now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
The kick by Gano is good, and that grows the lead to 5.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Evans now to return. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. The Cowboys and George Pickens set for this next possession. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. They've got first down from the 31. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
13 yards on the play. And the Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They stay on the ground with Williams. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and
Prescott out of the gun, 3rd down. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for George Pickens that time. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying.
The
Giants about to get to work on offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Ross on the play fake. He finds Neighbors right side. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Ross out of the pistol. He keeps it and takes off.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
He lobs it deep middle. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left with 4th down here. The Giants readying to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. And he makes the fair catch inside the 45. The Cowboys about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. Well, their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Dak out of the pistol. Sir, pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Send everybody deep. I know he wants to wait and stretch the field and use his arm. Trouble is, you wait too long, you end up on your back.
Another try following the sack. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Dexter Lawrence on the tackle.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
And the Giants are too much. They take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
The Giants using their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Brian Anger on now to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Slow snap, but he's able to get this one away. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner. So hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Wilson on 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Staying between the tackles with Tracy. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Shotgun snap for Wilson. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. The Giants likely looking at a punt. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Cowboys about set to take over. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Completed over the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
It's a pickup of 3.
Here's 2nd and 7.
At their 49-yard line.
And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running.
Yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Prescott now on 3rd down. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30. Now here comes the New York offense. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Now here's Russ. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here's Tracy. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Wilson. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. He can't hang on to the pass. And that brings up 4th and long. The Giants are set to punt. It's going to be Jamie Gillen doing the honors. Oh, it's blocked! The Cowboys got there! And with the recovery there, that is exactly where possession's going to be turned over.
Every single punt should be out quick. Can't be a hiccup. No hesitation. If there's an extra second at any point, you really do give one of those guys off the edge time to go get it and put their hand on it.
Another drive coming up for this Dallas. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. 1st and 10, Prescott splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they make this stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
A gain of 3.
From the gun is Prescott. Steps up and he's running with it. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys take the lead just before halftime. It's a Dak Prescott touchdown. And this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it too.
Kate, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Kickoff for the Cowboys.
Kickoff taken at the 3. Dukes out a one-stop. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. The Giants getting one more series here before the half. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Wilson now off the play action. He's going to tuck it and run. And he's going to slide here to a stop, but a penalty marker on the field.
Offense.
So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. So call this a modest gain here, Brock. About 3 yards, 2nd down coming up.
Trayvon Diggs on the tackle. A gain of 3.
So less than a field goal separating these teams after our first 2 quarters, as we throw to Scott Hansen with our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much.
Back and about set to begin our second half. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So to begin the 3rd quarter, the New York offense returning to the field. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Drive starts with an option, right side. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Wilson now from the gun. That's incomplete on 2nd down. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Coverage on the play by Trayvon Diggs.
Here's Wilson to the air. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up 4th and long.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down covers. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
And he hauls it in right near the 40-yard line. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Prescott on 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Handoff goes to Williams, running right. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field. He'll get 2 yards, and that brings up 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, a bigger gap in the future.
And this makes it to around the 43-yard line. Drew Phillips making the tackle.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. He's got it, complete to Pickens. And he's tackled after a big gain, but he's not going to get to keep the yards or the 1st down that he picked up either. We got a flag down in the neighborhood of holding. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. 3rd and long, Prescott. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Up the gut they go with Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
The tackle made
Last
by
run,
Bobby
not a lot of help,
Okereke.
Brock. 9 to go now on
No
second
gain on
down.
the play. Brings up second down.
Dak off the play fake. He's keeping it. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another.
He brings the offense up now for a
Cowboys.
1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Walking a tightrope there, but he makes the grab in bounds.
To George Pickens.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the 11-yard line. It's
Back to throw. Here's Dak.
Brings up second
Has it in
and
close.
4.
Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys push their lead further to start the half. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys push the lead to 2 scores now.
Cowboys 26, Giants 17.
As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Ross off the play fake. This is Cox. That's Slayton. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. 1st down throw from Wilson. Fits it through the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They'll get 18 yards there. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
New York.
Russ now from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Giants will have a 1st down. Motioning the tight end now. Looks like they're going option keeper on 1st and 10. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for it.
Cowboys rush it in, and they bring him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
You get into the red zone, and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Throwing on 3rd, Wilson. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
Brought down at the 1-yard line. 1st and goal, New York.
Tracy. Can't push it across. They make the stand, and looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
He was taken down.
Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Wilson. And they will will score. Touchdown, New York. The Giants shrinking the lead some in the third. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here, running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Caden. Some players, that's the world they thrive in, finding windows where windows shouldn't exist and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants cut the lead down to just 2.
Giants 24.
All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our second half. Fielded at the 14. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Right side, Ferguson's got it. And they'll have a small gain up to about the 32. Tyler Newbin with the tackle.
Ferguson. A 2-yard gain brings up second down at the 32.
Dak out of the pistol. Completed over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ball on the 45, first and 10. Give to Williams from the gun. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on second down.
Dak now from the gun. Finds the in route complete. And talk about a good gain when they needed it. That's 13 on second down. Now only a yard to go here on third. Prescott here from the gun. Going back to that Pickens well again. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Williams now on first and 10. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. All right, here we go. Second down.
Brings up second and 12.
Dak to the air here. Screen here for Williams. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Hopkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Wow, they must really trusted this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's the Cowboys who have it with the lead, but the win not secure just yet. So a big kick coming up for Brandon Aubrey. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go.
63-yard attempt.
It's far enough, but does not get the redirect off the upright. It's no good. And their lead will remain unchanged in the fourth.
Hey, whether it's a good hold or not, the process is the same for that kicker. He's going to catch some unfair blame on this one, Kate, because it was the snap that just set everything off. Not accurate enough, and that left the holder scrambling to try to get his job done, and none of them, unfortunately, could.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. On play action now, Wilson. On him quick, and they bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Trying again, following the sack. That one's complete, right side. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Well, nothing very fancy about that. That's just a textbook curl route. I think they were running curl routes last century, and it's a play that works a high percentage of the time then, just like it did now.
Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it's good enough for a New York first down. From the gun, it's Tracy. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down at the 29-yard line.
They go right back to Tracy. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there. So consecutive 1 yard runs brings up 3rd and 8.
Gain of a yard. And it's third down.
From the gun, it's Wilson. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
A 44-yard attempt.
Kicked well, and this is good! And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
Return coming from the 14. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. They left a few on the table their last time out, Bronx, settling for a field goal try that missed the mark. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard. At their
hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And they were ready for this one. No running room at all. He's taken down behind the line.
On the tackle. The tackle made back at the 47-yard line.
Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. Throwing the out route complete. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
It's a gain of 8.
All right, set now. 1st and 10.
Cowboys, first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
First down. Here's Dak. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Intended for
this one misses the tight end. And it's going to be 2nd down.
The coverage by Bobby Okereke.
Another throw for Prescott. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. 5 men in the secondary for the G-men now ahead of 3rd down. From the gun is Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
So a big kick coming up for Brandon Aubrey. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Got Olovich, and this is good! And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
Okay, you remember when Sebastian Janikowski was taken at the first round by the Raiders? It was because he could make kicks of this distance. Today, boy, we see kickers seemingly every week getting this job done, but it doesn't in any way minimize the accomplishment.
And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Giants offense all set to get started. And they brought out their kicker for a field goal their last possession. This time they'll look to bring him out for an extra point instead. New York to the line. 1st and 10. A give to Tracy up the middle. And he's taken down with some quality yardage on that play.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 10. 1st down, New York.
They're set up at the 35 now. Wilson now, 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Wilson now from the gun. It's on target to Johnson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Johnson. A 4-yard pickup on the play. 1st down, Giants.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Wilson now off the play action. Finds his target, Robinson. And they make the tackle at the 38. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
A gain of 14. 1st down.
Russ now from the gun. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Robinson, incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Wilson to throw again. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst, but that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
This one of the biggest moments of the game for Graham Gano. From the right hash, 52 yards out. Got Olovich, and this is good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Gano ready to send this away. Here's Carter on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Cowboys offense headed out there. And they settled for a field goal on their last series, so points are a positive, but they'll look to upgrade to a touchdown here. 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. He finds Pickens left side. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll run the toss for Williams. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
Running right, it's Williams. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
Javonte Williams, the ball carrier. Tackle made at his 48-yard line. A 1-yard pickup brings up third.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys down by only 1. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Throwing now. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Desperation time here. Trying to push it deep downfield. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
The Giants about to get to work on offense. Their defense held, clinging to the slimmest of leads, Brock, and now that lead entrusted to this offense, asking them to just run out that clock.
And now the last thing this offense wants to do, really the only thing it can't do, is make an unforced error and turn it over.
The Cowboys signaling for their first time out, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
At the 49-yard line.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Incomplete. Kenneth Murray on the coverage.
Here he is to throw. He lofts it deep left. That one connects. And in, touchdown, New York. The Giants get some all-important insurance. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Gano for the PAT. The point after splits the upright. And the Giants grow their lead to 8.
37. Cowboys 29.
Gano ready to send this away. Short kick here, fielded at the 17. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield. The Cowboys and George Pickens set for this next possession. They have a chance to tie this game back up, but they got to get this to the end zone first on a touchdown, and then again on a 2-point try. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Brought in inside the 20. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
That's good for a Cowboy.
Setting up to pass. This one's caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running.
An 8-yard gain brings up
back to throw.
At the 7.
Catch is made in close. And that one only picks up 2, but more importantly, it does put him in 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 2. That's good for a Cowboys.
Now it's Prescott again. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Throwing again, Prescott. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Here he is to throw. Avoids the sack. And he takes it in for the touchdown. Down to their last breaths. And he gives them a shot now to force overtime. So there's part 1, Brock. They get the touchdown that they desperately needed. Now, you'd imagine, comes a try for 2.
Yeah, and this might be just as tough as to go get that touchdown they just did because, well, they work on 2-point conversions, but they're difficult. This is also a must-have, though, Kate, if they want to try and force overtime.
The Cowboys will line up for the two-point conversion.
Prescott's going to throw for it. And he's taken down. The defense maintains the two-point lead. That was the play they needed. Now got to hope your defense or special teams can come through and get you that football back.
And the sooner the better, too, because time is not their friend. They always have the onside kick to bail them out, but after that, it might be time for this D coordinator to crank up the aggression meter, and you know every one of these defenders will be attacking the ball.
And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. The Giants and Russell Wilson headed back to the field now. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. Back into that favorite formation they go, Brock, forcing those guys to burn a timeout. So it's a win for the visiting Giants. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Giants as we say so long from Dallas.